What's up guys, my name is Spartan, and in today's video I'm going to be answering one of the biggest questions that I get on a almost daily basis, and that is going to be, what is the number one thing that I should be doing in order to get my coin income up? A lot of people have seen my guides on YouTube. They've seen kind of the advice that I give out in terms of what to upgrade, when to upgrade, and so forth. And also what strategies are more efficient for coin income. Like, one of the biggest things that I've always recommended to people once you hit that 50 billion lifetime earned coins is try to transition to Orb Devo. But you can see currently my coins at wave 800 on tier 9, I'm averaging about 2 billion per minute. And also, before I go any further in the video, I'd like to apologize. I'm currently kind of sick, so hopefully this video is still decently entertaining and informative. But yes, just keep that in mind. I am sick currently, and by the time that this run is over, I will probably have around 2.5 to 3 trillion coins in this run. But there are a lot of people who are in a similar boat. They are trying Orb Devo. Maybe they've done Orb Devo for a month or two and they're still not really seeing their coin income as high as they would like it to be. And in today's video, I'm going to address probably one of the biggest factors in what is hindering your progress in terms of coin income. And that is going to be your ultimate weapon cooldowns. So whenever I get that question, hey, what do I need to be working on? My coins are kind of lacking and I don't understand why, because I'm doing Orb Devo like you told me to. The very first thing that I will ask them is, what is your synced cooldown? And what that means is, what is the cooldown of your Golden Tower, Black Hole, and Death Wave? Me, for example, I have been using multiverse nexus, and that has allowed me to pretty easily sync all of my ultimate weapons. I don't have to worry about saving enough stones to upgrade all 3 at the same time. I can simply just upgrade one cooldown and it will drop my overall average. So I'm a huge fan of multiverse nexus, but a lot of people will prefer to do just a natural sync so that they can have other modules in there. Like, I know a lot of people will farm with dimension core just for like the damage and trying to prolong their runs. But I only have an epic dimension core, and I honestly just really love my multiverse nexus. But you got to figure out whichever works for you. But syncing those ultimate weapons is going to be the biggest factor. Now, in terms of the cooldowns, my cooldowns as it currently stands are 75 seconds. And another thing that has helped me is using the Galaxy Compressor module. And I realize a lot of this is kind of RNG based in terms of what modules you have and what modules you don't. So keep that in mind. I'm fully aware that it takes time to kind of get those modules. But yes, definitely one of the biggest factors in my coin income has been dropping my ultimate weapon cooldowns. And again, that's specifically talking about really the golden triangle, which is Death Wave, Black Hole, and Golden Tower. So the general advice that I give to people is simply try to lower those cooldowns as much as you possibly can. I'm currently at a place where I have Golden Tower cooldown completely maxed. I have Black Hole cooldown completely maxed. And I have like 3 or 4 more levels into the Death Wave cooldown. But again, like everything else, just keep in mind it takes a lot of time to really get those cooldowns down and try to get enough stones to really do it, especially if you are doing a natural sync. Because if you're doing a natural sync and you only upgrade one of your ultimate weapon cooldowns, that technically throws your whole trio out of sync, which therefore kind of actually lowers your coin income. So if you're doing a natural sync, you'll generally want to try to upgrade at least 2 out of the 3 at the same time. But if you're using multiverse nexus like I am, this is personally what I did. The first one that I really tried to do to bring down my overall average was my Black Hole cooldown. And the reason for that is because Black Hole cooldown is actually very, very inexpensive in comparison to Golden Tower and Death Wave. So my original goal was to bring down the overall average by upgrading my Black Hole cooldown. So once I got Black Hole cooldown to maxed, this next thing that I did was basically upgrade my golden tower and my death wave, whichever was cheaper, just as I was going along. And it got to the point where I eventually, like I mentioned, was able to max my golden tower cooldown. And now I'm just working on my death wave cooldown. But the next upgrade for my death wave cooldown is over 1,000 stones, so I'm going to hold off on that for the meantime. Some other factors that are going to be very, very huge actually can be found in the labs. And first and foremost is going to be your actual coin bonus labs. So your golden tower bonus, that is going to be a huge contributor. Your black hole coin bonus is also going to be a huge contributor. You can see I currently have mine at maxed. Your spotlight and your death wave coin bonuses are also going to be huge, as well as just your general coins per kill bonus. That one is very, very good too. And last but not least, your standard perks bonus. This, of course, impacts pretty much every aspect of the standard perks. So your damage, your health, your defense percentage, your perk wave requirement, your game speed, all of this, as well as, of course, the coins. So all of these labs here are really things that you should try to do, especially pretty early on, because it will help you a lot in the long run. And in order to get the stones necessary to do these upgrades for your ultimate weapons, you're going to want to really focus on tournaments. You're going to want to make sure that you do all of the weekly missions, because you do get stones for those. And ultimately, you're going to really want to make sure that you're doing good in tournaments. And I have a guide on my channel that talks about tournaments and kind of things that you should be upgrading to do better in tournaments. But doing better in tournaments will ultimately net you more stones, which will then speed up your upgrades for your econ ultimate weapons. The very last thing that I will say on this topic is simply trust the process. Understand and acknowledge that it's going to take a while to kind of get your tower where you want it, and the grind really never stops. I mean, my tower is definitely way better than it was a week ago, and way better than it was a month ago, or 2 months ago. But I still have progress to do. I still have a goal and a purpose for what I'm doing on the tower, and where I'm wanting to go. And I'm keeping that foremost in my mind, and that allows me to stay motivated, not get discouraged, and keep doing the necessary upgrades and farming runs and steps that I need to do to actually see that through. So don't get discouraged if you're not making the same amount of coins as someone else. Really just compare your tower to how your tower was a week ago. And if you're in the same spot, maybe change up the strategy. Try different things. But yes, in summary, the biggest factors for my coin income and development has been first and foremost switching to Orb Devo, and second, strictly focusing on both my economy labs and my economy ultimate weapon development. If you guys have been following the channel, you would see that I have pretty much exclusively for the past 2 months focused on my econ stuff, in particular my ultimate weapon cooldowns. And you guys have seen the steady progress of my tower developing, the coin income developing, and now I'm at a place where I'm finally able to start working on some other stuff. Like I've started developing chain lightning a little bit and stuff like that. But just know that it takes time. And if you're dedicated and motivated, you can do it. And likewise, if you ever have any questions or anything, feel free to reach out to me. I have absolutely no problem talking to you guys. That's the whole reason I made this whole Discord server, is because I really enjoy kind of helping you guys out. Feel free to check out the Discord server. The link is in the description below. You don't need to be a channel member or anything to access it. It is open to the public. And another way to reach me directly is you can actually just leave a comment on the video. I generally try to reply to most of the comments that I get, because I kind of just think it's the right thing to do, especially because the whole purpose of my channel here is to help you guys out. But feel free to drop a comment if you have any questions or concerns about, hey, what should I be doing? And last but not least, thank you guys so much for being so supportive of my content as I've been making these videos. I've really been enjoying it, even on a day like this where I'm kind of sick, because I truly do love this game, and I love the community that we have in the tower and on this YouTube channel. And I really hope that it kind of stays around for a long time. And with that, that's going to wrap up today's video. But thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more videos. And like always, I will see you guys later.